Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about shopping online. It's something we've all had to do, isn't it? I do a lot of shopping online anyway, I prefer to. But it's, even if you love going mooching around the shops, it's a time now where maybe you all think it's a little safer to shop online, and you know, some in different areas where the restrictions are different, it's necessary, we have to shop online. Now, I do my groceries online, I know what I'm doing, I know the shops I like. But what about buying cosmetics and beauty products online? It can really be hit and miss. And for someone who's done this for years, I just wanted to sort of give you my take on what my advice would be on shopping online. For what it's worth, my advice for how I would suggest things to look for when shopping online. I've got a list down here written down. I would say be very, very aware of where you buy from. If something looks too good to be true, price-wise or, you know, deal-wise, it probably is. 9 out of 10 times, 99 out of 100 times. If it looks suspicious, it looks too, you know, too good a deal, it probably is. So these are the suggestions that I would say if you're new to shopping online or you're having to shop online now. And we're just doing skincare cosmetics. I'm not going through my groceries because most of you know you like your particular stores and how you like your groceries delivered. But I'm going through beauty products. So the first thing that's on my list are the ones that I would say are definitely safe. Things you haven't got to worry about. And I would say QVC, definitely. It's not always the cheapest, but you could absolutely see what you're buying. There's always, if you go onto their website, there's always demonstrations on everything you look for. So if you was to look for the Tarte palette, it would be come up and the ladies will be putting the, you know, doing demonstrations. And the colouring is really, really important. It is what you see, is what you get very much with QVC. It's not the cheapest, but I would say it's one of the best for guarantee. I shop with QVC without hesitation. Without hesitation, I know I'm going to get what I'm looking for. The other ones are the bigger stores, the established makeup stores. So Debenhams online, or Sephora if you're in the States, or Superdrug or Boots. The bigger companies are usually exactly what you see is what you get. I have not had any problems with them. And if you're going to buy a repurchase, if you're ordering something that you've ordered umpteen times before for yourself, then definitely there's no problem. If you want to test something out, you can't always see the finish, but then you're not going to be able to see that online anyway, unless you actually physically touch it. But most of them have got demonstrations. Most of them are pretty true to colour. I would say are pretty true to colour. So the bigger stores, Sephora, Boots, Superdrugs, QVC, their online sites, I would say, and more or less, I would say a 99% okay. I would shop from them without any hesitation, particularly if I'm buying something I've never tried before. So the second safest way, not necessarily second, I'd say another very safe way to buy online is directly from the company. Now, majority, 99% of companies have got their own website. So if whatever you're buying, whether it be high-end or high street, NARS, Chanel, they've all got their own. Charlotte Tilbury, or it comes down to Maybelline or Revlon or Rimmel, they've all got their own website. So buying directly from the company is a really safe way to buy online. I've done that a few times now, and that's not going to be the cheapest way, but it will be a safe way. And at the moment, when we can't go out to test, when we can't go out to see, you know, put a lipstick on the back of our hand or test the foundation here, when we can't do that anymore, I would say buying directly from the company, because pictures are not always what you get. The colouring is so important. If you're ordering something for the first time, if you're trying something out, the colouring, the representation of that colour, you know, on your screen is really, really important, because I bought things, and I'm absolutely sure you have as well, bought things that's absolutely nothing. It's way different to the colour that it was portrayed on the screen. But I'd say one of the better ways, the safer ways, when we can't return to the shops and so forth, is to buy directly from the company. Whatever company you like, directly from the company. Okay, Amazon. I've bought a lot of things from Amazon. Repurchases. Now, if you want to buy a lipstick that you know you've had before, that you've used lots of times, and you know you put it in the search bar in Amazon and they've got it, then it should be okay. I would say 90% that will be okay. Testing things from Amazon, I personally don't like to do, unless I've been recommended something, or I've been given a link, or I've seen a link to something that I know someone that I trust wholeheartedly has put out. So I'm testing a lot of skincare at the moment, a range of skincare elite, and I'm not finished testing it yet. You've got to use it for a little while before you can tell with skincare. I've not used that range before, but it was highly recommended, and it was highly recommended that I got it from Amazon. So then, yes, I'd say Amazon was fine, absolutely fine. Repurchases, known purchases are fine. Shots in the dark, I would still prefer to go to the bigger stores or direct to the company. Okay, so eBay. I got bitten by eBay when I first started my channel. I purchased 2 MAC lipsticks, or what I believe to be MAC lipsticks. I've worn Max Velvet Teddy for years. And a lot of other colours I've used from years from, but this particular time I bought Velvet Teddy and I bought Twig, both of which I love, and I've used lots of times, and I know exactly what they look like. On site it looked absolutely, the colours were spot on. I sent for 2. And oh my goodness, they were not MAC lipsticks. But the shape of them was nothing like a MAC lipstick is. Inside the bullet, outer bullet, the outer covering, I mean, was really unique at one time to MAC. A lot of companies come in that actual bullet looking type now. But at the time it was quite unique to MAC. And the way it's engraved and the way it's written out, there was a lot of dupes about. No, not of dupes, copies. Dupes are a different thing. Dupes are okay. Copies, fakes, counterfeits are not. They are not okay. Then there's a lot about, but this one was, my goodness, it looked it. So I got them home and I opened them, well, they got sent to me and I opened them, and they were 2 waxy, horrible, identical in colour, sort of a fleshy, darky, horrible, like a mud colour. Maybe slightly lighter, but dark, much too darker than what the ones that I ordered are. And it was just like wax. I think they must use candles. It was horrible. And that's something I would never, ever do again. I would never buy on eBay. And I know lots of people do. But makeup, I personally wouldn't buy on eBay. Because it's not as if, as I said with some of the other sites, if you know what you want, you know what you're looking for, you know the product, you know the name of the colour, then you get it, you know, safely from places like Amazon. Yes, definitely, Amazon will do that. But with eBay, I found that these are all just my opinions. Every store, I would like to say that before anything else, everywhere I mention is my opinion. Just my opinion. A lot of people love eBay and have found it works for them. And it's a very popular company. But for me, I buy lots of things on eBay. I do buy lots of things, but I don't buy makeup because I was bitten that one time. And even if you put in the exact colour, the exact manufacturer, it's not necessarily what you're going to get. So I was really worried, you know, weary with buying from them. Wish is another one a lot of people send from, and I've used Wish too. I wouldn't buy makeup from Wish. Again, it's the same with eBay. I use eBay a lot. I use them a lot. I've bought clothing from eBay. I've thrifted from eBay a lot. And cleaning items. I bought some cleaning items from eBay. But makeup, no. And it's the same with Wish. Earrings I've bought from Wish, which I've liked and I've shown you. I believe that. What have I got on now? I believe these came from Wish. So I love that. But actually something that I'm going to put on my face, I wouldn't purchase from Wish. Does take a long time to come. It takes a long time with Wish. It can take about 2 months, 3 months sometimes. The clothes, the sizes are not always too... what we call, you know, standard sizes, I guess. What the everyday woman would call standard size. So I would avoid anything I don't know. I like to be sure what I'm putting on my face. I think we all do, don't we? So it's places that I can go to that I can be sure, that I can be confident that they're going to be safe. Okay, online shopping sites, beauty sites. This is a bit hit and miss. This is something that you really have to, I suppose, experiment with. But I can give you my sort of, my opinion. For what it's worth, I can give you my opinion of where I would say is safe to purchase from with these online shops. I would say... Feel Unique, Just My Look and Beauty Bay. I would say they are the best for getting exactly what you're looking for. They'll give you the colours, they'll give you a good representation, and their items are all obviously genuine. Okay, so when you're looking for a certain thing and the colours, say I wanted a certain lipstick. I wanted a Revlon lipstick. This one is Mink. I love these lipsticks. So that would come up. So I would type in Revlon lipstick and that one would come up. And then you've got the quantity, haven't you, put in, and you've got a drop bar, down bar drop. What is this? A drop down bar that says shade. Choose your shade. And it will show you a little square, isn't it, of all the different colours down the side and the names next to it. And when you go up to the picture, it's still one lipstick. So you drop down and you say red cherry. I mean, I'm making these names up. Red cherry. And you go up, but it's not. It's still the first coffee one you looked at. and then you go on to another one like a lilac flowers or something, and you push on it, and when you go up to the picture, it's still the coffee one. I don't like that. That annoys me, because you've got absolutely no idea then, and you cannot tell by a little square, can you? So unless you're repurchasing, like I could do that repurchase, because I know that I love the Revlon Mink, I know I love the colour, so I don't need to see the picture. But if you're buying new and you want to see the picture, it's preferable to be able to see an actual decent visual representation of that lipstick, isn't it? And the best ones for that, the first guys that I mentioned, the bigger guys. And the last way I want to sort of talk about today is subscription boxes. I've really been tempted by subscription boxes during, you know, the present situation, because I used to get glossy box when I first started my channel, within the first year of having my channel. I used to get glossy box and share that with you, but it started getting a little bit repetitive, and I don't know, I just wasn't so keen on it, and I stopped. But I've been really tempted now, because back then I could get out, go to the store and do, you know, test everything. I guess the thing that I like about the reputable subscription boxes is it's normally good stuff. You know, it's normally safe. It's normally, they test the boxes, of course they are. You don't know what they are. They're all tester things for you. You can't order particular products. But what you get is established or well-tested products. So you're not going to get fakes or counterfeits or anything like that. You're going to get safe products. If you like testing, if you like, and surprise, it's really nice when it turns up, because it's kind of a surprise, you know, what have I got this time? You guys in America are so much more fortunate than we are over here with subscription boxes. You've got so many more. We've got a few over here. I might try one again. Would you like me to try a subscription box again? Or if you would, any particular one? Because, you know, I don't have to actually subscribe. I can buy a one-off if it's something you'd like to see. So if you'd like me to, you know, show you subscription boxes or show you the type of thing you can get, please, you know, please let me know. Otherwise, if you do, you know, subscription boxes on YouTube, you'll come up with loads of lovely ladies that can show you them. So I might go back to subscription boxes, I'm not sure. So it was just a little bit of advice I wanted to give you, because it's not normal times, is it? It's not, we're not shopping as we normally do. And we can be so tempted, a lot more tempted to buy something. Oh, I've always wanted that, you know, let's have that. Retail therapy is true. I know it's naughty, but it's true. And sometimes if I'm feeling a bit low, buying a new lipstick lifts me up. Sorry, I'm guilty. But just be really, really careful where you buy them. Be really aware. And if you can stick to the established sites, use the established sites. That's what I would suggest. So, I hope I haven't bored you too much, but it was something I was thinking of yesterday when I was sort of thinking where I needed and what holes were in my collection that I needed to fill. I was thinking, you know what, where should I get this? No, I'm not trusting there, I'm not trusting there. I thought, I know I'm going to share this with my friends, with my ladies, because it's so important, guys, so important. So, you take care of yourselves. I will see you again on Friday. Be careful, be safe, and be kind and nice to one another. If anything, this time has taught us how silly things have been that we worry about, how foolish we've been. over different things in our lives, and everybody, I'm talking about everybody, doesn't it give you a kick up the butt to what matters in life and what really to be wary of and what money can't buy? You know, it does, it really gives you a lesson. And please God, we're all safe when we've learned that lesson. Take care of yourselves, my darlings, and I'll see you again on Friday. God bless. Bye.